What's going on, boys? I'm StreakerTags or STZ, whichever you prefer, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be the first actual piece of content on my channel. Let's get right into it with this story time. So the story of how I almost got human trafficked at Walmart, right? It takes place in September of 2020, which would be my freshman year of college and essentially last year from when this video was uploaded. So to set the stage a little bit, I moved into the dorms late. Essentially, I just moved in way late. It was late September. So I had the dorm for like 2 weeks, hadn't moved in yet, but then one day I was just like, fuck it, let me move into my dorm. And yeah, I moved in. And there was nothing in there, not a single pillow, not a single bed sheet. The first night I slept on the straight college mattress, nothing else in the room besides 2 chairs and my clothes. Me and a few friends, we were all gonna go to Walmart because we were all free, and we were gonna go get stuff for my room. I was obviously paying for it. They're not my sugar daddies, but you know, they could be if they wanted, you know what I'm saying? The entire time we were at Walmart, all of our friends, we weren't actually, being productive. We were just fucking around like teenagers do. We do finally get some stuff in. We ended up spending like half an hour to an hour there. So, clearly we weren't the most productive with our time. So as we are about to leave, we've got everything we really need, and I spot this couch, and I go up and ask the guy, how much is this couch? Because a guy's pulling it out. He's like, yeah, it's on sale for, I believe it was $80. And it was a futon, so I'm like, I gotta have it, right? It'd be a cool thing to put in my room, because my room was like the hangout spot. Even though there was literally nothing in it, we still all hung out at my room. That was the main hangout spot at the time. So me and my buddy Nate decide, okay, let's take this, but since we have 4 people with us, it's not going to fit in his car. So let's take it up to customer service, and we'll check out there, and then we'll drop our friends off, then we'll come back for it. So me and my buddy Nate carry it from the back of the store to the front of the store, and we're right about where customer service is when we see this dude. Now, usually I'm not gawking at people and eyeballing them, seeing, oh, this guy looks kind of suspicious, what the fuck's going on with him, right? But this dude was honestly just different. First of all, he had 2 unchained dogs. The only time you see unchained dogs in Walmart are usually when they're in the shopping cart, or they're in a stroller, or they're in like a little, like, kind of like baby carrier type thing. I said baby carrier, but I mean like the thing that you strap to your chest and you carry a baby in. Yeah, people in America do that, for all you outside the US. They put dogs in those. But he's got 2 decent sized dogs that are just unchained, right? And on top of that, he's not wearing a mask. At the time, it was September of 2020, and COVID rules were still pretty strict where I lived, and I don't know why he just wasn't wearing a mask. I don't know how he even got in, because they had people outside the doors to come into Walmart checking your temperature and making sure you had a mask on. If you didn't have a mask, they'd give you a mask, but he didn't have a mask anywhere in sight. So I'm kind of like, yo, what's this guy doing? But it doesn't really bother me. I just keep walking, and then he gets up and he starts trying to talk to us. So he was sitting in a bench, and we passed by him. But after we passed by him, he gets up, starts following us, say, I didn't see you guys. Where'd you guys come from? Y'all must be angels. Y'all must be my guardian angels. And he starts saying some shit about how we were there to save him, and how we were his guardian angels, and we were gonna take him to Jesus. We kind of like awkwardly laugh, because it was like so fucking straight up ridiculous. He thinks we're angels, right? But then his voice gets kind of stern, and his face goes straight, and he stops smiling and says, or maybe you're the devil, and you're here to corrupt me. He starts saying for like 5-10 seconds about how we might be there to turn him into a bad boy. Now, this isn't a kid, this isn't a guy in his teens or 20s. He's 30 to 40 years old, and he's saying we're there to make him a bad boy. Like, the fuck do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna come and fucking spank you? Like, shit. After he started saying we're there to corrupt him and shit, we kind of get a little spooked, because, like, bro, what are you on? Anyway, so we just walk right up to the line. By this time, we're in the customer service line, and we put the couch down, and we're just standing in line, and he comes up to us, and he calls over his dogs. He then starts to try and, like, make small talk with us, like we've known each other for years, and we just saw each other after so long in our lives, right? Then he just drops a fucking bombshell of, like, the stupidest question I've ever heard in my life. Bro asks us if we're going into retirement. Retirement. Like, we're college students in our freshman year of college. Like, barely a month in, and he asks if we're going to fucking retirement, bro. We kind of giggled, and we were like, we're not. At this point, we're about ready to check out. I get to the line. I make sure it's okay to leave it there. And I ask the lady if we can leave it, drop off her friend. She says it's 100% cool. Then the dude pops up behind me and says, "Hey, I can help y'all out." Well, we're like, no, we don't really need any help. Then bro starts talking about how, I know it's crazy for people to be given help these days, but I can help y'all. I got a hatchback. You guys can come ride in my hatchback with me, and I can drop you off wherever you need to go. Then he starts saying some shit about how we need to take his help and how nobody else is gonna help us, but, like, we don't really need the help, you know what I'm saying? I finally get done checking out, and we leave the couch there, we move it to the side, and we just dip. We go find our other two friends, and we tell them all about the shit, and they're just like, bro, we gotta go, this shit's fucking, that dude's off. We can't, I'm not trying to be around that guy. So we drop them off at campus, and then we head back to Walmart. We go to park in the same place where we were parked last time, and lo and behold, there's a hatchback with Michigan plates and a guy who looks exactly like the guy we just saw with two dogs in our exact same parking spot. We look for a second as we're driving in, and dude's just walking circles around his car on the phone. Like, bro, we book it to the other side of the parking lot. We walk in. We're just trying to get in, get our shit, and go. Right? We talk to the lady, make sure it's okay, and my friend asks her. He says, "You know that guy that's outside? Like, what's he doing?" And she's like, "Yeah, he was trying to send money to, like, Colombia or some shit like that, right?" At this point, we're like, bruh, we grab the couch, we don't even tie it down in the car. It's 2/3 of the damn thing is hanging out of his trunk, which we don't even fully close, by the way. I hop in the back seat, hold the couch down, we book it back to campus, and never again have we seen that guy, but damn does that shit fucking still. That was one of the weirdest encounters I've ever had. It wasn't scary in the moment, but thinking back on it, all the things put together, it's like, bro. Like, at very best, dude was a meth head that was just insanely tweaked out. Like, another thing is, he didn't exactly look like he was on drugs at that current moment. Either way, moral of the story is, don't talk to tweakers. You just might end up getting kidnapped for meth money. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you watched this far, if you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. If you have any suggestions for content, be sure to let me know. I'd appreciate the ideas. And yeah, so yeah, tomorrow I should have kind of like a commentary video coming up. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And without further ado, see you guys in the next one. Deuce.